Live. You're live, it says. Really? Are you serious? Are you absolutely serious? Are you serious? You can't be serious. You cannot be serious that I have got my phone connected to YouTube live easier than my computer, which is actually giving me this error message. Okay, so that's the problem. I'm getting camera cannot be used because it was in use by another application. I didn't have this problem the other day, and I'm using Chrome and Firefox, and oh my god, it's starting. This is so wrong. This is wrong. This should not be happening from my phone. This is wrong. This is so wrong. Trust me, this is not. Oh, I am embarrassed by this. This is a test, but it's kind of okay. I have tried resetting my machine. I've tried resetting the browsers. I've tried making sure all all things are enabled, all things are disabled, and it still says camera cannot be used because it is being used by another application. And then the other, right? There is another error. Let me close this one down. Go to Firefox. I have shut the machine down. I've checked the connections for the bloody webcam. The webcam's working fine. Even watch, if I start it up, because you can't see, but if I start up Mr. Webcam like this, right? If I start webcam up, look, there can't be much wrong with it, because look, what 3, 2, 1, go. There we are. You see, there can't be much wrong with it because hello, it's fucking working. It's working. It's working. Yeah. So there can't be that much wrong with it, can there? Yes. So my webcam is working. Yeah. Just like it always does. But apparently, when you try to go to do when you go to go live on YouTube, it says, no, it's in use by another application. Sorry, there's a problem. Anybody got any ideas? Now, oh, that's interesting. You see, this is why I wouldn't really wish to do a live stream on a phone. Because I don't know how to get into other things without it going wrong. So, and that just happened. For example, I mean, something came onto the screen and it took YouTube down, and YouTube disconnected, and then so I'm not exactly, I mean, enamored with the idea of doing a live stream from a phone, unless there's a bloody good reason for doing it, i.e. on location or something, you know, very important. Why would you want to do a live stream? But oh, hang on, I haven't touched a thing, but somebody's messaged me then. Somebody said hit it. I've tried. No, I haven't. I wouldn't hit a computer. That was I did punch my Commodore 64 once. I punched it so hard that a strange like sprite went across the screen. It was quite bizarre. And if you hadn't have been there, and seen it with your own eyes, you wouldn't believe it. But it looked like a tank. But I punched it so hard it crashed, and then something like that looked like a tank went across the screen. I was like, "Whoa!" I punched the tank. I punched the tank out of my Commodore 64. That's how hard I am. I punched the tank out of it. Yes. So yeah. Yeah. Right. So what am I doing? Right. because now I've got two things to think about. I've got a live stream. I've got 6 people watching. I've got nothing to say. Oh, here we are. Drone World 23 Flyer says hi. Hello. Oh my God. I've got people watching me, and he's watching me too. Hang on a second. Scammer Basher and Drone World. I don't know who these people are. It says top chat. This is bonkers. How people do this on a phone, I do not know, because for a start, my eyes are crossing trying to look at the bloody phone. Right, how people do this, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. Sorry, I'm getting old. You youngsters, it's okay for you. It's okay for you. You've got like really like mad eyesight. I don't remember ever having eyesight capable of looking like that. So I'm gonna clean off Elo glasses, and we are going to. I have much respect. I do have total and utter respect for people like Dan Dixon from Exploring with Fighters, you know, for his specifically the respect I have for Dan Dixon is he's out there, he's doing it, and he is also editing on a bloody phone. He edits his videos on his phone. I'm like, right, when I saw this, right, when I saw that Dan Dixon edits his Exploring with Fighters on a phone, my brain just went back and to the left, right? A phone like this, which is, hang on, I'm going to put my cheek against it. It's not even warm. This phone is not even getting warm. Yeah, it's not even getting warm. And I'm streaming video to the internet. And he edits his video. Oh, on KineMaster. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah. Oh my God. Anyway, when the end of the world comes, you can be sure that the secret vault will have a refill. So, yeah, because we're prepared. We were in the Scouts, so we remember the motto. We stock up. Oh, Christ. Right, so yeah, what's the point of this? And the point is, I know I'm chatting to you, and I'm avoiding. I came in drinking. I'm drinking cheap alcohol from Lidl's. It's very good. It's officially called Hatherwood, and yeah, it's just basically water with alcohol added to it, and put in a can. It's not bad. It's okay. I like it. Apparently, it's brewed, but God knows what that. I'm sure the word brew these days has been allowed by the European Union to include, sort of like particle acceleration. Destruction by volcano could probably brew beer these days under that title. Yeah, so it's brewed in Belgium. Yeah. So it's got EU toxins in it. So yeah. I went up to 10 users. This is getting out of control. This is. I don't really want 10 users. I don't want 10 people watching me. This is getting too much now. I only wanted to do a tour. I only wanted to fix my fucking machine. Right. It won't connect. It won't let me do a live stream the way I wanted to do it. And I came in and I wanted to do it on that webcam, but it won't let me. So now, to prove a point that I wasn't being blocked, as your little paranoid head, we all have these paranoias, don't we? They've stopped me going on the net because I've come in and I'm all up for it. I'm ready for it. I'm up for it. And they've stopped me going on the net. The bastards, the government agents, they've got me. Yeah, well, yeah. They obviously haven't because my phone's working. It's infuriating when you're supposed to be able to know how computers work and you come in all enthusiastic, wanting to do something, and a simple thing like getting on the bloody net and using a webcam, it doesn't work. Oh, apparently I'm live on. Oh, I've just received a message. I can. Whoa. If I go one, it's about 8 seconds delay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice one. I can actually see myself on the screen now. It's not bad, this, is it? Actually, it's pretty good quality. What's that? What's the quality like? What's the quality like? That's right, isn't it? Wi-Fi. Hmm. Oh, okay. Wow. Spotty looking. Spots. It picks up my spots. Right. Drone World 23 Flyer. I'm glad you uploaded some of the videos from today. That's very good. It was nice to go out and have a little fly around that area again. Yes, you've got to get fine fingertip control. It's very hard, but you know, it's on those controllers with the Mavic 2, you've got to. I mean, those little the joysticks are so small. Yeah, you know, just keep working at it. It's not easy. It's not easy. But my advice is sit down and relax. You know, sit down and relax because you know, when you're like under pressure, you're obviously going to jitter and move. But you know, sit down and relax. Just got to ease in, ease out, ease the controls in, ease them out. Okay, that's the secret. It's not about push, click, click, click. It's ease in, ease out. Yeah, your girlfriend wouldn't like it, you know, but trust me, for cinematic reasons, yeah, in, out, slowly. Yeah, as slow as possible, and you'll get the results. Yeah, your girlfriend will hate it. But cinematography will love it. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so who we got then? How do I tell? I'm just curious because I mean I know people do these live streams. I'm looking at this thing now. This phone is like a curiosity to me. It's like looking at a little microscope world on the end of your fingertip and going, "Oh, look, there's people down there. Oh, look at them. What the hell? How do they do this?" There's a button which probably changes the camera to the other camera, which is a higher quality camera. Yes, that is indeed what it did. It did do that, and it didn't break the stream. Good. Ooh, so you can switch cameras. That's nice. Look at my junk. This is the reality. This is my junk. This is how much junk I've got on my computer table tonight. Yeah, it's like, you know, my keyboard, doggy treats, you know, SD cards, video cameras, batteries. It's a fucking mess, isn't it? Yeah, right. Okay, so anyway, let's press that magic button so you don't have to look at that any longer than you have to. But it's sharper. It's definitely sharper, the front camera. Yeah. Well, technically the rear camera, which is the main camera. Okay, so then second button is chat. It's got like a little speaky thing. Oh, I see. It says top chat. Some messages such as potential spam may not be visible. And I've got options now. I can have live chat, or none. I'll say live chat. Okay. So what's different about that then? Oh, I can scroll down the side. I can scroll up them. And it's actually very smooth as well. It's really smooth. That's nice. It's very nice, actually. They did a good job on that. Oh, of course, the camera is here, and I'm actually when I'm trying to scroll up my messages, I'm going to be doing. So maybe the phone, if you're going to do that, you rotate the device. Yeah, you rotate the device like that. What the hell's happened now? Why does that look so weird? When I flip my camera upside down, it's turned it like left to right or something. That's weird. Now the camera's on the other side, so I can scroll now. You see, because I can use my finger, I can scroll up and down without my finger going in front of the camera. Oh, okay. Bonto wants to know, so what was that beeping alarm connected to your computer? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. But I have got something, you know, that's been beeping the last couple of days, and I've got to sort it out. He says, your battery's still not working. Oh dear. They're not nice spectacles. They're actually crap spectacles, but they were in the free range, so I could have them for free. So I had them. Yes. They're not nice glasses at all. They're actually really thick. Look how thick the glass is. Look how thick the glass is in that. Yeah? That's like bottle bloody top glasses. That's rubbish. Yep, that's rubbish. And I'm not that short sighted. Yeah, they are cheap and cheerful. I don't care because they're free. So yeah. I can do things. Here we go. I can put effects on colorization. How are they going to do it? How are they going to do any of that? Damn. This is not as clever as Facebook by any means, because just focus. Never mind authenticity I'm doing. So YouTube is not really on my hotline. Documentary style. Silver Tree, haunted, done. I mean, rubbish. Oh, my mic isn't picking up what I'm saying. Oh, because my hand was cupping. Sorry. Oh, so sorry. Do you know what I was doing? I'm holding the phone like that. Yeah, so I'm actually cupping the phone like that, and it was actually holding over my mic. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You see, working now. You see, it's amazing, isn't it? When you bum hold like if you bum hold your phone, yeah. So I'm gonna have to hold the phone by its case now, like this, because it means I'm not going to get the camera on the right with this wrist. Yeah, it means I'm not. I can flick up the left with this finger without fucking things up. And obviously, if you put your hand against the microphone, which is a big no on that side, yeah. Anyway, so yes, thank you for that. Give us some words of wisdom. I don't know. I had some words of wisdom earlier on because I was so upset about some things when I was driving home earlier on. I was in a bit of a tiz. Yeah, that's why I came in and I really wanted to do the live stream. So I got myself a couple of cans. Tried to fire it up. Now, where's the words of wisdom when you need them? But they won't come now. They won't come now because you're wanting them. They only come when you're not expecting them. Hang on. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. Yeah. I think best words of wisdom I might have would be to repeat what an ex-MI5 boss said in the media recently. Lord something or another. Oh, I might have been hiding the mic again. I might have been bumming the mic again. Sorry if I did. How do I get rid of this colorization screen? I'll press it again. It goes away. Right. Okay. Do you answer my question whilst covering the mic? The mic. No, don't know. Gosh, it's so strange doing it like this. And I can see now why these YouTubers, they have these little nubs, like a little knob on the back of the phone, so they can grab the knob and hold the phone steadily without holding the left-hand side of the phone or the right-hand side of the phone without, because they can end up screwing the camera or screwing the mic, right? Why they have these little nubs on the back? They hold them by the. Yeah, I can see why they do it now. I can see why they would do that. That makes sense, because holding this is not easy. Well, I wish I could do it some other. Am I looking forward to AV10? What do you know? How do you know that? How would you know that? What do you know about my activities? Yes, I am looking forward to AV10, even though, apart from who I already know who's going to be speaking, who always speaks and will always speak till the end of time at AV events, who the extra speakers are, I've got absolutely no. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Somebody just asked me a question. Are you a fan of Thomas Sheridan? Yeah. Oh, hang on, it's hidden the chat now. Hang on, live chat. Yeah. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our... What? Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. It's a warning message. I'll do Ricky Gervais now. Hang on. I'll abide by my guidelines. I'll abide by them. Oh, Christ, that sounded really weird then. And I choked myself. Yeah. That's fucking hard. Yeah. I'm just letting it hang now. I just don't know how to hold the bloody phone without pushing any buttons or no, I'm not avoiding the questions. You're absolutely right. Let's go back. Exploring with fighters. Can I just put my phone down? If I put my phone down, if I can find a. Hang on a second, guys. Right, this is pissing me off because I'm concentrating so hard on trying not to touch the buttons. Yeah, it's not very good. Oh, it's not too bad actually. Yeah, there we go. I can relax. My arm is getting tired. My muscles getting tired. I was thinking I can't keep doing this. So that's why I was getting frustrated because it was like I can't hold the phone like this and stop it shaking. I'm sorry. It was just an experiment. This wasn't meant to be a conversation, but yeah. For fuck's sake. I think I might have coined a term, or I came up with a term earlier on when I was driving my car, and it was something to do with when you say fuck and you've lost your monetization. Um, yeah, what was the term? I can't remember. It'll come back to me. I think I actually uploaded it onto Facebook, so it might be in there. Anyway, so what was it? Crazy Times 2 was saying, where is the episode with exploring with fighters when they get nervous? Well, it's on my hard drive, which is about 3 feet in that direction. Yes, and it is there, and I have to edit it. And I don't know whether to put it out now or later, because I'm waiting for them to catch up a little bit. Because I thought, Dan, I did say to Dan, because, being polite, would you like me to hold back on my videos until you decide that you're going to release yours? Because, Dan is obviously a bigger channel than me, and I don't want to go kind of leaking his material well before his viewers. Even though in some circles, I suppose they would believe that that might get you more views, I wouldn't want to do it because it's, people who say, "Oh, I know what you've done now," or "Yeah," or "I know what's coming on Dan's channel," and ha 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 ha. It's like, I'd rather ask them politely if it's okay to do that. So I did, and Dan said, "No, you stick it." He's a very easygoing guy, really. Apart from if there's spiders, he doesn't like spiders, and uh, yeah, and doesn't like climbing. He's no Ali Law. He doesn't like climbing and heights. Yeah. So, apart from that, if you don't put him in a like a life-threatening situation on a top of a skyscraper with spiders, then he's absolutely gonna be an easy time. Um, but yeah, nice guy. But oh, fuck, I've forgotten the point now. What a prick! Help me, help! I forgot what my point was. Dan, Dan. I asked him if it. Oh yeah, that's right. Hang on. I asked Dan if it was okay if I released my videos, and he said, "Carte blanche." He just said, "Release whatever you want to, mate. I don't care." And I thought, well, that's a very easygoing attitude, but surely there must be a way that together we can kind of like negotiate the best time and the best way to release these things, because some of the footage we've got is quite interesting and has been probably in certain circles a little bit explosive, if not possibly reprimanded some people in their jobs, and possibly I hope there's nobody lost their jobs over what we did, because all we did was just drove around, but and just got in places we weren't supposed to get into, which might have got some people into trouble because they let us in, and we managed to take photos of blueprints of the buildings which were there. So I don't know. It seemed quite a silly thing for us to have been able to have done so easily right next to a high security base, that they're building. So I don't know. Yeah, I thought that probably it was a good idea to put the footage out sooner rather than later, with that, because if we didn't, then we might get somebody come and knock on our door saying, "What have you got?" So I was quite happy to put that footage out, and yeah. Right. So what was the point? When am I going to put it out? When am I going to put the footage out of the underground stuff? Um, Not yet. And some of it I don't think will be released for quite some time. Yeah. Some of it. Somebody's just sent me an actual physical message. I don't think I really should. I'll tell you what, though. I'll play a little bit of it for you. I'll give you a sneak preview. So if you hang on a second, I will, on my computer, I will give you a sneak preview, because I'll ram my phone right up your screen camera mode thing, and I'll give you something of a preview. Here we go. Right, so this is the right. Oh no, that is exactly the piece that I said you won't be seeing for a very long time. How did I hit on that? Oh my god, wasn't that you ain't going to see that. I'm really glad you didn't see that. Oh my god, you've seen this. You've seen this bit. You've seen this bit where I've already put that out. Hang on a minute. How close is that to that in terms of how many clips I've got? There's trust me, there is some stuff here that I don't think should be going out for some time. And if that very nice police officer is watching, I'm just going to say, you have no idea, mate. You have no idea. Okay, but we're not going to put it out for some time. Okay, there's a reason for it. Oh God, that is so good. Right, yes. And you're not going to see that for quite some time. And there's a very good reason why you're not going to see that for quite some time. Oh, here we are. But here's some of the stuff you haven't seen, right? Okay, I can show you this. Can you see this? Can you see what you're seeing? Yeah. There you are. That's Steve Ronin. Steve Ronin clambering through some rocks. You get very muddy and dirty, and yeah. Right. Can you see this? I hope you can. Right. Yeah. But trust me, yeah. Whoa. Did you? It said I saw a very brief flash of it said reconnecting device. Then, did you guys see that, or did I have to show it to you again? Okay. Here we go. Caving. Yeah. Okay. I'll stop it. Right. Okay. I mean, basically, we did get some access. I'm going to just say access. Okay. That we weren't supposed to have, okay, but because we didn't get what we wanted, we didn't get very much access, we've decided not to publish at this time. I'm certainly not going to publish, and I think the lads kind of it's kind of an understood thing that at this time there's a certain thing that we're not going to release. So sorry, I know it's a tease, but no. We're looking for entrances to underground bunkers, which will lead us to the Burlington bunker, which is the thing that the exploring fighters want to see, because the Burlington bunker is the big government bunker. I mean, we've got video footage of it, Blue Peter's been down there even, it's like they've been down there, but like these guys want to get down to the big old bunker. Yeah. And why would the MOD let them? Because they're mean. They're mean. They just don't want to let them down there. Or is there something going on? Well, yeah, they are mean, and there's probably something going on. It's probably all of the above. There's probably loads of reasons. And, as I explained to the police officer, it would just be a hell of a lot easier if the MOD just let these fucking guys down there, and then they'd go away. If they let them down there, they'd go away, and that would be it. And they'd be happy then. Oh, we've been down the bunker now, and it's like, that's it. But by telling them no, they're finding out so much about your base, and they're testing and penetrating the security of your base in so many ways that eventually we may end up stumbling on something you never thought we would stumble across, and then there's going to be all shit is going to hit the fan. And that's what I want. That's what I'm trying to avoid, is the shit hitting the fan. Because the last time I got into trouble with these people, they fucking arranged for me to have my driving license taken off me for 6 months, and I'm pretty sure they can arrange to stitch you up in any way they wish, you know. So I'm under no false pretenses that, you know, these guys like to screw with people. These guys are the spooks who make shit up. They can frame you, they can fuck with you, and I've told Dan this. I've said, like, you know, if you hang around this place, the police are going to come. They came. Yeah. If you hang around this area and you do this, or you walk around, you know, just minding your own business, this is going to happen. And it's happened. So it's like I've kind of warned them, you know, and but what does it mean? What does it mean? Does it mean anything? No, it just means you've got a very hypersensitive secret base that pretends it's not doing very much, but it's actually one of the most important places in the United Kingdom for the military and security and everything else. So, you know, we're trying. We tried our best to get down. We had some success and we had some failures. The failures were quite spectacular, and you haven't seen anything yet. Yes, it nearly did lead to the emergency services, but I'm glad to say that they weren't called. But there was quite some consternation from the Exploring Fighters crew, and, you know, that maybe, you know, the time had come to bite the bullet and call the emergency services, because we hit some shit. The shit hit the fan. Okay, so yeah, okay. But I'm not going to tell you exactly how it all panned out, because I think it's better to leave it for the video. And that's yes, you ain't seen nothing yet. But bear in mind, I'll tell you this now, it's not going to be as exciting as you think it's going to be. You think there's going to be some sort of bombshell? No. No. There's no bombshell, but it just proves that they're very determined, as am I, to get this done. Yeah, they want to get underground. They want to see what's there, and they're not going to stop until they do. So, I mean, if they're going to keep coming back, and they're going to keep using me, or they're going to use somebody else, or something. Something's going to give eventually. Something will give, you know, and then, yeah. And I hope nobody gets injured. I hope nobody gets hurt. And as a man who will remain nameless for the moment, who is very high up in their chain of command in the military, who's in charge of this base, yeah, told me in a telephone conversation, he said, our guys have got guns, and if you jump over our fences or get in, there's a chance, even by mistake, that they could accidentally shoot somebody. You do realize that? And I said, oh yeah, I know that 100%, which is why I try to not get into military bits. Yes. But what happens if we don't realize what we're doing and where we are? Because who the fuck knows what we're doing and where we are? Because sometimes, like you will see in the video, we didn't exactly know where we were. So just watch this space. We didn't know where we were. So, let's get some snuff. See, you blow all the snuff out, and then you get some more snuff, and you replace it with some more snuff. Oh, that is burning. Rough time frame on release? Well, to be honest, I don't know. Because, as I say, I'm just being polite. I don't want to head those guys off, because if I release my video, you know, 3 weeks to a month before they release theirs, it just, I don't know, it kind of seems rude, because, you know, they're the bigger channel, and I don't know. I could do it, and you'll all watch it and kind of, you know, but I just kind of feel it's so, you know, it's like I'm not that desperate for the views, you know. I'm happy to have some subscribers come across, but I'm not going to do it by going, you know, and undercutting these guys. And you know, I don't know what's the best thing to do. I could release it tomorrow. I mean, I've shown you some of the footage there. I could release it tomorrow. There were. I'm not even sure that some of it is on film. I think there's more film than even I've got of what was there. So I had to stop filming. I had to stop filming, and for a reason which will become apparent later on, and others may have been filming. But I think in the panic that was set in. See, you know, I'm baiting you, I'm trolling you, and yes, no, clickbait. Yeah, there was a panic. There was a panic, and in that panic, I think everybody forgot about filming and cameras, and simply, you know, there was an element of like, you know, let's just make sure that we get out of here okay. Okay, so cameras were the last thing on our mind, you know, or not necessarily me, but you know, when you're deep in underground caves and things and places, yeah, you've got to be aware of your surroundings. So yeah, we needed to avail ourselves of yeah, yeah. Yes, just leave it at that. Let's just. I don't want to. I don't. I don't want to spoil it. It's going to be a spoiler. It's going to be a spoiler. It's going to be a spoiler. I don't want to spoil it. So yeah, put it like this, right? Um, Tensions were high. The emergency services were nearly called, and yeah, there were. Yeah, I think there were a lot of people who were kind of very glad to be alive at the end of it. Let's put it like that. If you've ever been underground and certainly when you expect to only be in there for half an hour and you're in there for 5.5 hours, yeah, then yeah, something went wrong, and yes, there were some interesting circumstances. So okay, right. Right, what did somebody say? Scammer basher. What the fuck? Somebody said something then and it sounded a bit specific. Damn battery charging me phone, but not the drone. I don't know. No, autofocus is working. Hang on. What's this? If they just be funny, then just wait, mate. And hang on, and theirs and yours together. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do is I'll wait for them to catch up because I'm breaking their timeline. Otherwise, it's almost like giving you a kind of like a jump forward in their timeline. So I mean, I did think when I was driving in the car earlier on, the best thing I can do is take some clips out of a lot of footage I've got, which is of many things, and almost like blip, 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 a few moments to kind of tease you, but not to show too much, and then just let the guys catch up, and then we'll release. I'm sure they've got more footage than I have, and I'm even sure they'll probably do a much better job of editing it than me, because I mean, all I do is just kind of leave the camera roll most of the time, and you just get it as is, albeit with Steadicam. But yeah, you know, they actually know how to edit things to make them appear more exciting and get you to the, you know, interesting points, whereas I can kind of labor on a bit. But we're different channels for different reasons. So yeah, you know, I'm all about the detail and the, you know, get every moment and detail in, and they're about the intent and the, you know, so editing and brevity is necessary. yeah. But I'm not trying to produce these as a television short form documentary. I'm actually doing it as you know, capture every detail, because a lot of people haven't seen underground and haven't seen these places in all that detail, and I'm taking them on the full journey, you know. So anyway, right. Oh, why am I telling you that? You know that probably anyway. Um, my money's on Steve Ronan. Yeah, this is what I was interested. This comment: don't visit 2 para on or 10 para. Don't visit when 2 or 10 para are on guard duty. What the hardcore orcas, mother. What was it? I can't remember that thing. Um, um, mother monetizers or mother demonetizers. I can't remember what it was now. They're a bunch of mother demonetizers. You know, they're a bunch of mother demonetizers. Yeah, something like that. It was a joke like that, of that vein. I think I put it on Facebook earlier on. But yeah, I might have kind of, you bunch of complete mother demonetizers. Yeah, because you don't, because you know if you say it, you demonetized it. So yeah. Who else is commenting? I can't believe we've got 15 people here. Where is Angel? Exactly, I don't know. Where is Angel? Angel. The angel is where the angel is normally. Angel is normally out on her bed. Oh, there. Bed. I can't point the camera properly. Sorry. I don't know how to do it. There. Angel is on her bed. Angel is on her bed. Did we wake you up? So sorry. Hang on. I've got half a treat here. Look. Half a treat for you. Half a treat for the angels. Ready? Ready? Nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Sorry, baby. You go back to sleep. Here we are. Yeah, she doesn't like coming in when I'm like ranting, or you know, she comes in when I'm quiet. Yeah, when I quieten down, she comes in. When I've got movies on, she's sensitive to light and motion and you know, and sounds. She doesn't like hoovers, and she when I first got her, you could really freak her out by going, and she would go like that. Oops, you see, bang things. She didn't like fart noises. You can just go, and she'd go, oh, and it was like it really freaked her out. So yeah, yeah. Where's my next big bunker? Oh, do you know what? Where's my next big bunker? I want to give you a sneak preview of something that has been sitting, waiting in the can for about 4 months now, and it's one. There's two bangers, right? Which will really really kick some things off. Not, you know, they're not military, but they're bangers. Trust me, they're connected with the military. They're ex-military, and they're things that people really didn't want me to see and be near. And yeah, uh, and I royally took the piss, Ali Law style. Um, mm, yeah, um, and well, oh, I've got to kind of, I've got to be careful with what I reveal about the locations, but I'll see if I can find the footage. Let's give you a little glimpse of one of these things. Hang on, I've got to remember where I've stuck this stuff now. Talking. When I'm talking, I can't engage in where I've. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Shit. That one. It's not that one. I've got a lot of footage on my hard drives. It's not that one either. God, where is it? Hang on. See, give me a second. I'm just going to do a search for. I'm just going to do a search, and I'm going to let my computer just search in the background on a word. So here we are. I'll come back to you in a second. It'll find it. It'll find it. But I'm going to strap. There it is. Quicker than I thought, actually. Oh no, that's just photographs. It's not the video. That was a previous visit. Sorry. No, carry on. Right, what are you guys saying? Let's just let this computer do its work and we will find this stuff. Let's have a scroll back. I don't want to miss. Nutmeg River says, where was Angel? Adim Simi. Okay, says, what do you think about the 2 Russian women that ran out onto the motorway and ran over by a truck unharmed? Do you think they were super soldiers? I do seem to remember this footage. I mean, what the hell what was that then? Yeah, I don't know. It was bizarre, wasn't it? They're just very lucky, maybe. Very lucky. They didn't get squashed, but yeah, I remember seeing this. And like, they ran out and like, bounced around by a lorry or something, and should have been squished. Oh. So you do too much snuff, you've got to take the decongestant then. To help your nose, and then it's all good. I don't know. Were they super soldiers? I don't know. Drunk people often can survive accidents quite well. It's almost like they're relaxed, and sometimes they say, like, babies, when you drop a baby is so relaxed, it's like elastic, so it just flops around. And what injures people sometimes is the fact that they're tense, so their muscles are tense and everything breaks. But when things are naturally flop, they can flop in a way that doesn't injure themselves. I don't know. It's a stupid theory, but maybe these girls were so innocently, in the wrong place at the wrong time with lots of alcohol in them, that when they got smacked, it didn't really phase them. They just carried on, with what they were doing. Possibility. Let me get that decongestant down there. Can I do more Apple rants? Says James Dancer. They made me laugh a lot. Yeah. You've got to watch Louis Rossmann. Louis Rossmann is the main man, because Louis Rossmann repairs apples, so he knows exactly what's going on inside them, and he is the daddy for taking the piss, because he has the facts, the figures. But yeah, I mean, I can't believe how many people I've seen wearing Apple watches, and I'm like, oh really? You're actually wearing a fucking big fuck off stupid, humdinger of a Ponzi device, which doesn't even have anything on it, because if it did, it would burn its battery out even faster. It's like, so it's like you've got this thing that doesn't actually have anything on it, but if you bang it or if it receives a call, then it will light up. And for this privilege, you have to charge the bastard more than once a day. Really? Are you people fucking real? Are you real? Hello? It's like, oh yes, but early adoption. I'm early adopting. I want to be the first one, but eventually they'll last for days. Well, they will, yeah, but I want the one that lasts for fucking days, because this fucking watch here, right? This horrible old crappy thing that I can't wear because the strap is broken. Yeah, I need to get a new strap. That thing lasts me fucking 3 years without a fucking charge. So there's no way that I'm gonna have a phone or something on my wrist. I have to charge more than once a day. No way. Apple iPhone, fucking, has got a crappy battery in it. Yeah, But I mean, a phone, oh my, compared to a watch, there's no comparison. I mean, it's like the bloody watch is a piece of, it's a fucking turd. I mean, it's a turd. Who the hell would want to be charging that thing up the all the time in order for the privilege of it just like showing some images or, you know, come on. Man, get a life. Get a fucking life. Really. It just really does smack of far too much money and not enough sense. But, you know, there we go. Crazy Time says, I've always thought Calzi Island would be a great video. Calzi? Oops, I've got 15% battery power, so this could be coming to an end soon, folks. Would be a great video when you can go over in the summer. It's an isolated island. Calzi. Do you don't mean Caldi? Calzi? Caldi? I remember Caldi Island. Is there a Caldi or a Calzi? I'll just do a search for you now. Calzi Island. Calzi Island. No, but if I change it to a D, Caldi, if I type in Caldi Island, yes. Tembe Coast, yeah. But it's not spelt the way you spelt it. It's spelt C-A-L-D-E-Y, Caldi Island, yeah. I don't really know where it is, actually. Caldi Island is a small island off the coast of blah, blah, blah. Let's have a look. Where is it? Oh, it's there, is it? Oh, okay. Do you know what? I never actually really knew that. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah. Small island. Yeah. Interesting. I'll look into that. Actually, yes. Yes, I'll look into it. I never realised that was there. A monk's thing on an island. I like islands, actually. Little islands. I'm very interested in islands and the possibility of travelling over to them. I want to go and see Flatholme and Steepholme. Have for many years wanted to visit them. Lundy. I would love to see the Isle of Man. I've got islands are quite good, you know. I like islands. Yeah. But yes, I shall look into it. Thank you for that tip. That's very kind. So yes, let me have a look. Crazy Time says, yeah, Carew Castle. Carew Castle. Never heard of that one. Let's try that one. Carew Castle. What's that then? Oh, that's very close to. That's very close to Caldy Island, actually. It says an and tidal mill overlooking a tidal inlet. Okay. Yeah, it looks okay, that castle, actually. I've never seen that before either, so thanks for the tips. Next time I'm in that area, maybe I should check these out. And she said, oh, Adam Simi says she went under the wheels of a 28 ton truck. So, yeah, I mean, if she did go under the tires of a 28-ton truck, I mean, and then went to fight off 5 police officers, 5 coppers. Oh my God. Richard D. Hall did a little piece about it. Are you CUP Xeon mining Bitcoin with your computer? No, my Xeons are just used for video editing. Yeah, Caldy. Yeah, so they corrected themselves now. Caldy Island, and have a cup of tea with the monks. Yeah, I will. I'll try that. Anyway, what do we do now? I did something before, didn't I? I said, does anybody want to like ring us? Like send. That's what I said. I said email me your telephone number and I'll ring you. But I'm gonna have to set up some sort of like Facebook or Skype or something that's safe, that isn't my normal one, so I won't get harassed just for these like live streams, I reckon, and then we can see where we go. There's an old, what's this then? There's a bloody old airfield here. What's this? An airfield. That's amazing. Where's that then? Sageston. It's an old airfield. Oh, God, who'd have thought it? It's very close to Pembroke Dock, so I suppose it could be considered almost like, you know, Pembrokeshire's airfield. God, never realised that was there. Okay, interesting. When you are in from the UK, as I'm from, where are you? As I'm in Wiltshire, and this Deboing says she's in Pembrokeshire, but she's now in Port Talbot. Oh, you're in Port Talbot, what, like Blade Runner territory? Yeah, Blade Runner and all the flames. Yeah, I do like that area of the world, but it's a little bit polluted, though, isn't it? I mean, it's a little bit polluted down that way. I mean, all that smokestack stuff that goes out at night, you know, when they start burning stuff. Yeah. Yes, not too clever. But I remember Port Talbot, and as a child, I remember going to Aberavon, and Aberavon was it even had a fun fair. But I mean, it was one of the most polluted beaches and polluted areas in the United Kingdom. And there we were, swimming in the sea, and going to the fun fair. And there's nothing there now. There's no fun fair. There's just a walk along, looking at the sea. Surprise, surprise. But those were different times, you know. People didn't really think about, you know, pollution and things, you know, in the 70s and 80s. Pollution wasn't a thing. You know, it's like, you know, caring for yourself, caring for animals, caring for the environment. This is a new thing. It wasn't back then. And yeah, Aberavon had a fun fair, but not anymore. Yes. So, Pembrokeshire is nice. But have I been to Saundersfoot? Yes, I have been to Saundersfoot, actually, yes. What's it saying? Sorry, messages are going. Saundersfoot, I can't remember much about it, but it's very pretty over that part of Wales. One thing I like about that part of Wales is that you can see through the water, whereas, you know, once you come to Swansea and into the Severn, then the water is not clean. The water is not clear. And around, you know, Brighton, you can't see in, you know, the water is not clear in these places. But West Wales, the water's clean, clear. It's like Greece, you know, the water's clean, clear. But Britain is basically a big sewage outlet, you know. All our chemicals, all our pollutants and everything go through, you know, stuff straight. They dump this stuff in the sea. So unfortunately, yeah, you don't have very clean waters around Cardiff and Barry and Porthcawl and Port Talbot and all that sort of area. But once you start to get over to like Carmarthen and Llanelli and, you know, over to, you know, Haverfordwest, then it starts to get a little bit cleaner. And yes, it's quite good on West Wales, but yeah. But South Wales, oh, disgusting. Yeah, go to Cardiff and Pembrokeshire and spend some time with the hippies. Yeah, I've heard there's some hippies up there, and up in what's the place where they have the Centre for Alternative Technology, CAT. That's somewhere I've been meaning to go and visit, but it's just middle of bloody nowhere, isn't it? So, go and see the hippies up there. Oh, what are they going to tell you? They're going to say, "Hey, solar panels, wind," but we know about that now. You know, it's kind of like a center to tell you what we kind of are abundantly aware of right now. So I don't know if the Center for Alternative Technology is actually even very, you know, relevant anymore because it's kind of where we're at. We're there. We are actually in the future. So I don't know if the Center of Alternative Technology is doing very well right now because I mean, why would people want to go to learn about wind farms when you know, we've got bloody loads of them? So yeah, or solar farms when you can drive down the M4 and see fields of them. You know, it's like there are lots of these things out there now, but and more coming. But is it the solution? I think wind farms probably not. They're unsightly and they kill a lot of birds. And solar's fine. Solar's okay, but it doesn't produce enough electric at the moment because you have to cover a large area to get the sort of returns. So if the technology improves to make the returns better, then great. But it wouldn't. Solar and wind together will not give us the energy. It won't give us the energy that we need to run the planet. Okay, we do have to use other sources, and I think nuclear is the only option, but not the nuclear not the nuclear that everyone has had so far. There's a new nuclear, which you may know about if you are a follower of underground or ahead thinking type stuff, right? And it's called thorium. Okay, it's a nuclear reactor system which is safe. A thorium reactor, if it explodes, shuts down. If people turn all the wrong dials, it goes to zero. Yeah, it's basically a fuel substance that if you make energy with thorium, which is as abundant as Earth, you can go out your back garden and dig in your back garden right now, and you'll probably find thorium that you could put in a reactor. Yeah, okay. If you use that reactor, thorium, yeah, so it's abundant. You don't have to get it from like third world countries or specially mine it. You know, it's abundant. It's everywhere. Thorium is everywhere. So you basically you use this thorium, but you have to use it in a very special way in a reactor. And if you use that thorium in those reactors, it not only doesn't pose a threat from explosion and radioactive release as the current reactors do, right? It will actually become inert and shut itself down. And secondly, all the waste we've got, all the waste from nuclear reactors that's currently being stored underground or as the British did, dumped in the North Sea. Won't talk about that, will we? Dumped in the North Sea or the Irish Sea. Nothing to see here. Let nature take care of it. Yeah, we'll just dump it in the sea. We'll just dump it in the sea, and then when those cans, which are only made out of iron, in about 5 years, actually just burst open, it will just dissipate into the waters, and it will be removed by the sea, and then it will. Fuck you, scummy cunts who fucking. Yes. .com. Right. Yeah. Thorium will actually eat nuclear waste. Thorium can be used to burn off into itself nuclear waste. So I'm sorry, but if you think if you think solar and wind is gonna win this one, I'm holding out for the Star Trek solution of thorium. Thorium. Yes, thorium. So yes, that is definitely something that you need to look into and be back.
Head southeast on Stobbits Road.
Hang on. My thing has told me that I'm navigating. My phone has just told me that I'm navigating. I'm not navigating, but I can't stop it from. If I go off this screen to tell it no, I'm going to lose the stream. So apparently I'm navigating in the background. Oh well, I've got a low battery. Low battery warning, folks. Low battery warning. So I don't know. What else have we got? Stanley Myers and his water-powered car. Yeah, Stan Myers and you know, hydrogen separation by electrolysis is a thing. It's known about. It's, you know, it is a known thing, but it's not able to be utilized on the scale that Stan said it was. Yeah. I can't stand it up now. Oh, there we are. There, that works. Right. Stan Meyer said that you could produce massive amounts of hydrogen from, you know, electrification of water, and it's never been shown that you can produce that much. Yes, but it can still be used to cut. You know, it cut metal. It's enough to run as an alternative, not oxyacetylene burner. It's also used by nuclear submarines. You know, this process to kind of like, you know, split water and hydrogen to produce oxygen for the submarines. You know, so it's a real thing. You know, you can split, and you can use the hydrogen for one thing, and you use the oxygen for the other. It can be done, but it's not as efficient as Stan Meyer was making out. You know, so therefore, you can not power a car on its own by the scale of the type of hydrolyzation system that he had. He didn't have a big enough system to do that. So I think there was something else going on there. That's my opinion. I just think that it would be so easy for anyone else to replicate it, and that many have tried and failed. That Stan Meyer's car, there must have been more to this than meets the eye, because it is very easy to crack hydrogen out of water with electrolysis, but you've got to put the energy in to get the energy out. So where do you get that energy from? It's kind of like you can't it's not over unity. It's not, you know, perpetual motion. You can't do it. Law of thermodynamics, sir. So yeah, nice try, but yeah, if somebody can invent a very fine grain filtered electro cracker that can produce enough hydrogen to run a car, then go for it. You know, it needs to be done, but nobody's managed to do it so far. And I mean, there's been enough attempts and screamings about it on the internet. So what's stopping people? You know, what's stopping them? What's stopping people? Oh, if I, you know, why aren't they doing it? I mean, there have been many attempts. So yes, Stan Meyer's car probably wasn't what it appeared to be. That's all I can say. I can't believe anything else. Was he murdered? Maybe, but not because his car was successful. Because they thought it might be successful, but it actually wasn't successful. You know, so they murdered him for no reason, because they murdered him because he said he was successful, which is even sadder, really, isn't it? It's like, you're going to take away the petrochemical industry, I'll kill you, even if you can't. That's the bottom line. I think they killed him even if he couldn't. So yes. Anyway, before I get too inebriated and unable to speak, let's hang on. Somebody said something then, because they were challenging what I was talking about and offering some new information. So I will. He says, but he was murdered. Well, no, he is. I think Stan Mayer's last words were that he thought he says, "Oh, somebody's poisoned me. Somebody's poisoned me." He was acting like as if he was choking or in pain or something like that. But I mean, I'm not to sort of like throw water on it completely, because I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just what I've heard, you know. The guy was very paranoid. He knew he was up against the petrochemical industry, and he knew the stakes that were involved. So he was living in a heightened state of paranoia. And when something finally actually went wrong for him, and the dark bloody the Grim Reaper was standing there, he suddenly says, "Oh, somebody's fucked me. Somebody's fucked me. They fucked me. They must have fucked me. They must have fucked me." It's like, well, yeah, those are kind of the things that somebody who is just about to die might say. And was he poisoned or not? Well, only a coroner could tell you. Was he murdered? Only a coroner could really tell you. He said he was poisoned. Yeah. But I mean, chest pains and things, could be a heart attack or something, or who knows? It's like, oh, I feel the life draining out of me. I think I've been poisoned. Well, yeah, like heart attack, poisoning, you're going down. It's all kind of fading away. Yeah, very sad for the man that he felt that in his last moments he had been poisoned and it was all over, and it was all over. Yeah, those were his last words, so I'm told. So yeah, if those were his last words, maybe they weren't even his last words. That's what we're told. Anyway, what were we saying? Hydrogen, the most explosive gas. The ratio of hydrogen to water is massive, apparently. Camilla says Alt F4. Yeah. Alt plus F4. No, I don't want to shut down Windows because I can't do that on a phone, because there's no Alt F4 on a phone. You can only Alt F4 on a computer. Yes. How can you get H2O or a H2O kit generator to run a car on? And there's lots of information on. Why does it keep fading away? All the messages keep fading away. How do I keep them up on the screen? They keep they're up for a bit and then they start to fade away. How do I keep them? Anyway, right, hang on. How do we keep them up? How do you get a kit? Oh, just eBay it. Just type it into eBay or just Google it. It's easy. Like Michael Jackson's coroner. Well, Michael Jackson, God, I mean, the guy was on so many drugs, it was unbelievable. I mean, I've been to some parties in my time, but I mean, like Michael Jackson, he wasn't just the king of dance, folks. He wasn't just the king of dance. He's the fucking king of fucking drugs, because apparently the concoction and levels of drugs that he was on were fucking, oh yeah, shamo. Yeah, he was on some fucking high level, fucking next level shit there. Yeah, he was a professional. He was a proper bloody junkie there. And yeah, unfortunately, when you roll the dice, sometimes it comes up. Sometimes it comes up as a 6. So yeah, right. Let's have a look. Acid house stays. What's my thought on etheric projection? Well, I've astral projection. I don't know. Have I felt like I've left my body and gone somewhere and looked around? No. I tend to think that I've only ever had I dream. I don't. Whoops. I dream. I don't astrally project. Or do I? I have to think about that. I don't feel like I've ever astrally projected somewhere, as in like I'm walking around and consciously aware of it, and you know, astrally projecting. But I've had insights. I've had telepathic insights into places and flashes of things, but it doesn't feel like I've actually projected myself there and I'm moving around. There's a difference. I suppose it's kind of like telepathy is kind of the same thing, isn't it? You know, it's kind of like if you kind of like remote view, is remote viewing astral projection. Um, Don Dixon, Don Dixon, D Bowen. I read that then, it was like Don Dixon. I was like, and I thought Don Dixon, that sounds like Dan Dixon, but it wasn't. It was D Bowen. As Han Amjad says, look at Islam. You will find all your answers. I think I have. I have looked at Islam. Yes. And I have found a lot of answers. Yes. The answers are stay very frigging well away from Islam. Yeah. That's the answer. Yeah. That's the answer I got from Islam, was to avoid it by a wide margin. So thank you for that. But yes, we won't be going there anytime soon. But salam alaikum on you and all your family. So yeah, whatever. I just really don't have a lot of time for religions, because they're usually bullshit that's been created by people. So let's not interpret the will of God and try and put it down in writing as a formulation for, battle or societal control. Yeah. How's about it? This is not let's not like try to write the will of God down, because I think if God is speaking to us, then we don't need it in a book. So yes, we would hear it loud and clear, wouldn't we? So yeah. So it's Buddhism is the best one. What Buddhism, and a lot of religions, they tell you what you are supposed to know, because others have trained and learned. Yes, there are techniques you can learn. There are things you can do to train your mind and your body to be a better person. But ultimately, really, does anybody know for sure? Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't know. I think if anyone did know, then the Marvel superhero movies would be probably quite accurate, wouldn't they? Because there would be people out there with superpowers, and there would be people doing sort of weird, strange things and able to do stuff. Yes, and does that seem reasonable? That people can do all that sort of stuff, or not? Well, yeah, maybe not. I mean, what do you think? I think there's something to this. I think there's something out there, and I think there's definitely a lot of extra powers. And I've had experiences which told me that we've got hidden powers. But does everybody have the answers, and does everybody have control over it? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not saying no. What I'm saying is I'm not sure that there are people that have got a complete grasp on it. Yes, and if they are, they're certainly keeping it very quiet, because and they're not writing it in books, and they're not putting it in, you know, religions, because it's something for secret societies and something for the elites, because they don't want the public getting hold of that, do they? You know, it's never been publicly available. If it is out there, it's esoteric. So, i.e., as it's hidden. So, how can such a perfectly engineered world become by chance? Well, I don't think it necessarily was by chance, but one has to say, you know, just because something has been created with life on it doesn't mean that, you know, it was put here by a divine spirit. Oh. Fucking kidding me. Fucking kidding me. Are you actually kidding me? No. No. No way. What? Oh my God. I just that now that, see, this is why my generation have got absolutely no clue of what's going on. My generation have got no clue, because I plugged in my phone, which was dead. It shut off. Yes, I plugged it in. It started to charge. It said charging. I was like, I turned it on. Hang on a second. I'm going to put this down. See, I don't like using mobile phones. Hang on. Right. I don't like using mobile phones because you can't fucking stand the bastards up. Right. Oh. Please. Maybe. Okay. Right. Is this live? I can't believe you idiots on. Sorry, pretty cute idiots. You fucking idiots. Who the fuck would stay up? Who the fuck would stay up this time? And even after like 2-3 minutes, I've been downstairs. I've got myself another can of beer. I've had a piss. Who the hell would wait that long for me to come back? And you're still there. It's amazing. I've got 6, which is funny, loyal followers. And his glasses flew off too. Yes, it was so funny. His glasses flew off too. Yes, it was that funny. His glasses flew off. Yes. It was so funny. It was so funny. My tits exploded. Yes. I simply looked at her, and with the power of my mind, her bra removed itself. Yes. Right. Okay. What was it? Hang on. What's it saying? We're back. We're back from the dead. We're back from the dead. But talking about backs, my back feels terrible. I'm sorry to do this, but I'm going to apply something that I like to. Oops. I'm going to put a moisturizing cream. Sorry, because if I don't do this, I'm not going to be comfortable. Right. You wanted it, so you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Full frontal. You might, by accident, get a full frontal. You're gonna get a full frontal. Matt can't speak anymore because he's fucking pissed. Right. Oh. Don't take drugs, kids, and don't get pissed. Yes. My belief is that we all have a connection to God, and your connection to God is immutable. It does not require a second party. Your connection is directly to God, and you don't need anybody else telling you what to do. Live your own life, understand your own thoughts and emotions. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. That's the fucking that's it. You know, it's like, you know, anyone who tells you, but God told me, God's my mate, God said, you know, fuck that shit, you know. And therein lieth the problem. Let's go. Oh, I just want to have a nice quiet sleep night. So I'm going to down one more can. That's the last one. And then I'm going to bed. So I'll be seven cans. Oh, 7 pints. I don't know what the fuck that is. So 7 pints. Yeah. So anyway, right. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can... Right. I can't read these. I can't read a phone. I can read the computer screen. I can't read a phone. It's like this little thing. It's like a baby. It's like, why would you want to play with it? It's too small. Why do you want to play with it? Yes, exactly. You see? I don't want to. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. It's too small. Yes. Yes. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. Now I can see. No, it's not going to work, is it? It's fucking cable. I've got to charge it in order to continue. And if I continue, then I can't go to bed. And I want my bed. And it says low battery. See, it's not going to work. This. It's not. We can't continue, I'm afraid. I can continue because I will live on, I'm sure, in either this spiritual dimension or the next. But this battery, unfortunately, is not capable of such things. So here we got God has his guidance. Now thanks for commenting on the last unique biscuit video from last sunrise, Donald Trump, but he's got biscuits. The fuck? Coming on my videos talking about biscuits from Donald Trump. What the fuck? What's all that about? It's just some sort of artificial reality engine spuriously generating bullshit. And was crushed by fist at the end. Drinking wickedness. What the hell? What's all this crap? Oh. My God showers with me with white wee wee in the dark. Yes. Well, yes. I can see we're getting very heated. So yes, this is supposed to be like, you know, sensible conversation. I don't really want to take it down the comedy route, you know, because I'm not a comedian. I'm not a stand-up comedian, and there are much better people at it than I. So yes, DougStanhope.com. This is really a strain for me because I want to go to bed, and I'm holding the phone up now to kind of get you to. Hang on. Right. I'm going to start disrobing. Okay, so you're yeah, but I'm going to then possibly be able to sort of like settle myself down. I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to continue the stream forever. If I turn the brightness down, I want some music. I just want to relax and just chill out and go to sleep. That's what I'm. But I'm prepared to keep the stream going if you are being polite and there's no white wee wee in the dark. But I'm just interested and curious, you know, how this phone thing can work, how you can do it. Right, anyway, so I'll disrobe. Yes. Oh God, that is so nice to take my trousers off. Oh. My dog thinks that I've you know, been very mean to her today because I've been talking to a lot of other people, and so I've kind of, you know, not been very good to my dog today. She hasn't been out for a proper walk. She's been with me in the car, so she's probably a bit miffed now. So it would be nice to be able to give my dog some sort of special time, but she's probably not interested. So find out if she's going to be interested in coming and jumping on the bed with us, because that's what I normally do. I jump on the bed, and then she jumps on the bed, and then I give her treats and whatever. But she probably won't do that now. Yeah. Anyway, so she's probably asleep. So yeah, this is normal downtime now. Yeah, what am I going to do? How can I transfer? I can't transfer this to the bed, and I can't. Yeah, so I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna just have to end it. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. It was a good experiment, but you can't. I can't take you into the bed. It says low battery again. There's no way. I haven't got a long enough cable to pull you onto the bed so I can chat to you as I dissolve into sleep. Yeah, interesting experiment. So that. What the fuck is IKS? When will we see the IKS video? Which IKS video do you mean? Man has been on a diet. Yeah, I'm trying. White Knights of the Round Table. Oh, Hail Cthulhu. Yes. How do you know? Why do they know these things? How do they know this? Yes. Vertagen. Vertagen. Have you seen the temple at Raelia? Yes. Oh, God. Secret Vault, I guess. Hi, Matt. James answer. That's it. So look, guys, I don't know how I can continue this. This is going to like just degenerate into debauchery. I'm not good when I'm drunk. You know, you're not going to get much out of me. So that's you know, it's gonna be a. I'm trying to get to knock myself out with a movie and the dog on the bed, and how this is going to work, I don't know. I can't watch a movie, talk to you guys, and get the dog on the bed and go to sleep at the same time. So I'm going to have to. Somebody's going to have to give. I'm going to get the dog on the bed. I'm going to watch a movie or a thing, and I'm going to fall asleep. This is what we do. So I'm going to have to say namaste. Exactly. And thank you very much for your time. And it was awesome. You was awesome when drunk. Yeah, well, I do try. I do try. So, okay. Bye. Why is my mind a bit? What the fuck? Yes. How do I stop it? I don't even know how to stop it. How do you stop it? Stop. Oh, you want to stop streaming? Yes. But it was an interesting experience that I could go and continue the stream. That was amazing. I didn't realize you could do that, and that is actually quite and yes. You can come back and continue your stream. I never knew you could really do that like that. So yes, I have confidence in my phone. I don't have confidence in my computer, but I have confidence